Happy New Year! It is one weekend. How are we doing? If you're actually looking to incorporate some daily habits into 2024, look in the description and skip ahead. I'm gonna get a little personal here in a second. I know this past week has not been my best week, but it hasn't been my worst week either, so it's looking up. How many of us made a New Year's resolution to get healthier this year? I sure did. This year is actually really important to me. I am on a mission this year. I have decided to give it my absolute all into modeling. Hi, I'm Alyssa. I am a skin therapist and self-care specialist. I am currently a model in New York City. I just got signed last month. Oh my god, last month? I got signed like last year in 2023, and it has been a whirlwind ever since. I've been trying to model honestly for about the past 8 years, and it's been okay. I've done a couple things. I've had one paid gig in my entire life, and it was the most fun that I've ever had. Oh my gosh, if I could get there at least one more time, I would be the happiest girl. But in order to tie that into my personal health journey, I want to give that my absolute all as well. If I'm at my peak health and fitness wise, I have to be at my peak modeling wise, right? Girl ma? Anyway, I've decided to make this hopefully weekly vlog a thing in order to keep track of our health journeys, and to kind of keep track of my little personal modeling journey along the way. Don't mind me. First things first, to go along with this fun little weekly vlog, I have made a planner. Taylor Swift said it best, you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I am a planner girly. I want to write down things on the daily basis. So this is a 13-week calendar. I have incorporated some little habits that we are going to talk about in this weekly vlog, and it's also throughout the planner here. Week number 1 just passed. It was a freebie, obviously. But week number 2 is starting, and it is going to start from the habits that I'm going to talk about in today's video. So habit number 1 is to plan and to practice gratitude daily. So with this planner, I've incorporated some affirmations and some spots to talk about your feelings for a little bit. I know it's not very fun for all of us, but I think the more we get used to doing it, the more it's going to flow naturally, and then the more we're going to be open-minded to having harder conversations in the future. Every other day is an affirmation or a feeling, and then every single day you have a space to either come in and journal or to plan out your week. See, personally, I like to plan out the whole week in advance, and then I'll go in daily for the feelings and for the affirmations. Anyway, that's on for sale. I made it myself. It's my first one ever, so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments down below. I'm selling it on my Etsy. Just let me know your thoughts about it. Anyway, habit number 1 is plan and practice gratitude daily. I think that is so important because a positive mindset is going to lead to a positive change in your life. The more that you're thinking positive things, the more that you're seeing positive things. If you are constantly thinking, why me, poor me, those things are going to be happening to you. So that's number 1. Number 2 would be to practice slow living and slow moving when you can. So slow moving, we are going to get into that in a future date. But slow living has actually taught me so much patience in my life. We don't want to practice slow living if we actually have to fight and survive in this economy. So do it on our days off. Hopefully in the future we can incorporate it into the rest of our lives. But slow living would be waking up, having a hot glass of lemon water, sitting, journaling, or planning, which is number 1, and then starting your morning from there. So my favorite way to incorporate slow living into my daily life, and not just on my days off, is to set up different morning routines. I have one obviously for my days off, one for the days that I'm working, one for days that I'm like remote working. This is me from editing land, just hopping on to say that slow living is so much more than what I just said here. That just scratches the real surface of it. Slow living is really a practice of being patient and not being rushed. We are in a society where we are rushing to every single thing. We need to just calm down. You're being too loud. Anyway, I'm just like, oh. So number 3 is drinking a glass of water if you can. Ultimate level is drinking a glass of lemon water a day. My favorite way to do it is in the morning. I'll do a hot glass of lemon water. Sometimes I'll add ginger. Sometimes I'll add cinnamon for flavor and for digestion purposes. Same with gingers for like inflammation and bloating. And sometimes I'll add honey for taste. Lemon water in general is just gonna help boost your hydration levels. It's gonna help improve your metabolism and your digestion, and that's gonna just kickstart your healthy routine. So if we're looking to be healthy and we're looking to make any changes, that is number one. Physically, I feel like number 1 and 2 were really easy to implement. My second favorite way is at night into a tea. So I'll do like a green tea, a decaffeinated green tea with some lemons in it. Sometimes I'll add ginger, the whole 9 yards again, ginger, cinnamon, and honey, depending on my mood. And I've really felt a difference from that. When I've started drinking lemon water in the morning, I've stopped depending on caffeine, but when I've had the lemon water, I wake up better. When I wake up, I'm not groggy. I'm more awake, more alert, and I can go get my lemon water and I'm just ready to start the day better. I don't know. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Number 4 is kind of specific, but it's one of my personal favorites. So it's getting lavender lotion and a lavender pillow spray. I put lavender lotion on my hands at night and I use a lavender pillow spray. Lavender is really calming and soothing, and it's just gonna help shut down the nervous system basically and help you sleep better. And a full 8 hours of sleep, everyone already knows, is super important to having a healthy routine and healthy mind and healthy body. So try it out. It's always helped me sleep better. Every time I do it, I always sleep. I feel like I sleep through the night instead of waking up constantly. But lavender isn't safe for pregnant women, so if you're pregnant or looking to become pregnant, I would stay away from it altogether. So those are the first few small changes that I made in order to lose 40 pounds. This week, if you're following along with the planner, we are doing a challenge, 7-day challenge of drinking water. If you can drink lemon water, please drink lemon water. You will just fill it out at the top of your planner in those little water droplets. Every single day when you do it, if you're having your lemon water while you're filling out your planner, you just fill it in then. And we'll check back in next week. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.